What's up guys? So today I have a new video for you. I'm gonna show you the top 3 Cydia tweaks that are available right now. Basically my favorites from them, and they're all free. So let's get started. First of all, let's start with a few battery tweaks. My battery level is really low right now. I have to charge my device. So let's start with some battery tweaks. First of all, I will spell that because it's a bit hard to spell. It will be on your screen right now. It's called a pore hero. So what a pore hero does is it actually lets you use low power mode even when your battery reaches 80%. So you know that usually when your battery reaches 80%, low power mode is automatically turned off, and if you don't want that, if you want your battery to charge faster and keep low power mode on, you can do that with a pore hero. Obviously I can't show you right now, but I can show you in the settings. I don't have it enabled right now, but I'll probably enable it when I charge my device, and as you can see, you can even keep low power mode on after disconnected from your charger, which is really nice. So that's what a pore hero does. Next we have battery flow, which will let you customize your low battery alerts. You can even make them look like banners, and I can't show you right now unless my battery just drops to 10%, then I'll be able to show you, but you know, you can customize at what battery level your low battery alerts come, and you can even make them as banners, because you know, if they are alerts and you're playing a game, they just get in the way. So you can make them look as banners, and there is battery flow. As you can see, I have chosen it to be a banner, and you can customize the banners right here. You can choose at what percent they come, what they say. You can even have a sound for that, but you have to put some sounds in that folder right there. And yeah, in your messages application, I'm gonna show you in the messages right now, but you can use that anywhere. First of all, we have nude keys. This is a tweak that previously was paid but now is free, and it's really cool because it removes the border between the keys and makes your keyboard look really clean. And also this combined with blurred, which is a dark keyboard over your iOS device, makes that for a really nice look. And also in the emojis tab we have iOS 10 emojis, which will basically bring the emojis from iOS 10 to your device. Not only the look of them, but also the actual emojis, and there are many new emojis to choose from, like oh yes, here it is, like this water gun right here. So you know, Apple on iOS 10 changed the gun to a water gun, and yeah, as you can see, it looks really nice. And yeah, so you can get all the new iOS 10 emojis using the tweak called iOS 10 emojis. And I really like the water gun emoji that Apple added in iOS 10. It's really nice. And using Emojiant or Emojiant, I don't know how you pronounce it exactly, you can make your emojis 3 times bigger, just like on iOS 10. As you can see, they look really nice. I really love them, and really like the look of those emojis. And just keep in mind that the emojis will be bigger only on your side and not on the other person's side. I mean, they are bigger, yes, but only on your side. Just keep that in mind, because if the other person doesn't have iOS 10, he or she will see the emojis like they are normally on iOS 9. So unless the other person has iOS 10, just keep that in mind, that these emojis will look like this only on your end, only on your side. But anyway, they look really nice, and I really love the look of them. Next up, in the settings, you may have noticed that my icons actually are rounded, and this is due to circle icons. It makes your you know, your icons in the settings look rounded, and it adds for a really nice look. It's a really nice look in the settings. If you're a fan of the circle icons, definitely download circle icons. So now let's continue with a few great control center tweaks. So first of all, we have flip control center, and that lets you actually have custom toggles right here. So you can put cellular data, location services, night shift, battery, low power mode, vibration here, as much toggles as you want. I mean, you can put everything here. It's a really nice customizable control center. You can put many more toggles and make it much more useful than Apple actually did. So you know, you can have the default toggles, but you can put so much more, like for the cellular data and for the low power mode and for the night shift, location services, rotation lock, auto lock, vibration, a lot of toggles. You can make it much more functional than it actually is, and you can even put toggles on the bottom. You can put a toggle for whispering your device and for the settings, which jumps you right into the settings application. And yeah, you can make your control center a lot more functional with that. It's a really nice tweak. Once again, it's called Flip Control Center. There's another really nice control center tweak. It's called Cream, and as you can see, Cream actually lets you enjoy the iOS 10 colors in the control center on iOS 9. And I mean, it adds really nice colors to your control center toggles and makes them really colorful and nice. So once again, this tweak is called Cream, and this actually combined with Flip Control Center, you know, you can add custom colors. You can actually add custom colors using Cream combined with Flip Control Center. You can add custom colors for your toggles. So you can make your toggles any color you want, and that's really nice. But for even more functionality in the control center, use long CCB. So what long CCB does is when you actually hold on a menu, it takes you straight to the settings connected with that menu. So I mean, it's really nice, really functional, and using these tweaks you can make your control center look really nice and be really functional at the same time. That's amazing, guys. So next up we have your lock screen tweaks. This is OS, and I'm gonna spell it because it's a little bit hard to spell. And as you can see, OS makes a really clean look on your lock screen. I actually showed it in the last video, but you know, I want to show it again because it's a free tweak and it makes your control center look really nice. It adds a really minimalistic and nice look to your lock screen. Really nice look. I really love the look. Really amazing look to your lock screen. And also when you swipe like this, the animation that is used for, you know, the passcode and the menu with the passcode is really nice, and I really love the overall look of the tweak. It's really nice. And down here is LockGlyph with the Pokeball theme. So LockGlyph is an amazing tweak for adding animations to your Touch ID when you unlock your device, and Pokemon is one of the many themes that are available. And yeah, guys, definitely check out those two tweaks. If you aren't a fan of OS, if you want a different look on your lock screen, you can check out HTML4. So Lock HTML4 actually adds that really nice and clean look to your lock screen, but HTML4 is actually paid. However, the theme I'm using is free. So the theme for HTML4 that I'm using currently is called Incepted, and it looks really nice. And guys, HTML4 may be paid, but it's worth it, so get it. And the theme I'm actually using, Incepted, is free, and as you can see, it looks really nice. And yeah, so it adds a really nice look to your lock screen. And that of course is LockGlyph with the Pokeball theme. And actually on the Lock HTML4, you can actually, first of all, you have the settings here, and you can enable it and select the theme from here. And next, you can actually move it to what location you want. So you can move it wherever you wish. I mean, like, you can hold it and drag it down there, and it will start wiggling, which I don't know why it does that, but in order to stop it, you have to unlock and relock your device. So lock it again, and as you can see, it's right there, so you can change the location of it and put it any way you want. It's really nice. So once again, this is Lock HTML4 with Incepted. Lock HTML4 is actually paid, but Incepted is free. So next up, guys, on this list, we have Power Tap, and Power Tap actually adds a lot of functionality to your device. I mentioned it in one of my last videos, but I'm gonna mention it again because it's a free tweak. And with Power Tap, you can choose when you actually you know, go to the menu where you power off your device. You can choose to reboot it, respring it or go into safe mode just by tapping on the circle, and then when you select the action, just slide and you can do it. So just like this, Power Tap adds really nice functionality to your device, and when you are jailbroken, I mean, it's absolutely necessary. Definitely get Power Tap, a must-have tweak for jailbroken iPhones. Next up, you may have noticed, but my settings icon is spinning, and that's basically spin settings. So this tweak, spin settings, is, you know, what it actually, its name suggests. It makes your settings icon spin, and I mean, it looks really nice on your Springboard. It looks really nice to have a spinning settings icon there. I don't know, I really like it. I mean, it's really nice. So that's what the tweak does, nothing more, just a spinning settings icon. If you like the look of it, I like the look of it. If you like the look of it, just get spin settings. And you can actually change the speed. So if we change it, if we go ahead and change it actually, like I can select 6 and let's see what happens now. Oh, actually, yeah, it starts spinning slower because the higher the number, the slower it spins. But if I go and select 0.1, so the minimum value, as you can see, the minimum value, and this is really nice. You can just you can actually make your settings icon like I don't know, make you vomit when you look at it. Like it's spinning so fast, and yeah, so it's a really cool tweak. Using spin settings, you can actually make your settings icon spin as fast as you want or as slow as you want. And it looks really nice. Spin settings once more makes your settings icon spin. So next up we have a few badge tweaks. So first of all, we have blurry badges, which makes your badges the same color as the app, and as you can see, it looks really nice. And next up we have app color close. So what app color close does is when you actually hold on an app to make it, to delete it, to make it wiggle, the X button will actually match to the color of the app. So as you can see, it's really nice. It adds colorful X's to your home screen. It's really nice. And next up is VirtualHome. So the version I'm using right now, VirtualHome 8 and 9, is actually paid, but VirtualHome 7 is absolutely free and it's fully compatible, so you won't have any issues with it. So you can get VirtualHome 7 for free and have the same functionality as I do. And yeah, so VirtualHome basically makes your Touch ID a home button, makes your Touch ID sensor a home button, and you don't have to actually press the home button. You can just tap on the Touch ID sensor and it will act as a home button. It's really nice. Next up we have Messages Customizer. So you may have noticed, obviously, my background on my Messages app is different. It's currently the maroon color, and you can choose any color you want in Messages Customizer. You can customize the bubbles, you can change the bubbles, the color, the look of them, and you can change a lot. You can change the app tint, the background of the app, and yeah, you can basically customize your messages fully with Messages Customizer. And I really like to change the background. I don't like to change the bubbles or the other stuff, but if you want, you can change that, and as you can see, it looks really nice. It also changes the background of your keyboard to better match with the overall color of the app. So it's a really nice customizing tweak. There is Two-Tone, which is a courtesy of Anemone. So Anemone is a theming platform which is much better than Winterboard. So you should definitely use Anemone instead of using Winterboard, because Anemone is much better. And as you can see, there is Anemone and there is that theme Two-Tone. Anemone is much better. Just use Anemone, guys. So there is that theme Two-Tone. It's a really nice theme. The icons look really nice, and it has that status bar as well as the settings. It actually makes your icons look rounded and looks really nice. And yeah, guys, so this is Two-Tone. It's a really nice theme. Better 5 icon dock. So Better 5 icon dock lets you add one more icon to your dock and make it a 5 icon dock. And of course, if you don't want to, you can just remove it from there and have a 4-icon dock as default. But if you want 5 icons on your dock, just download Better 5-icon dock and you'll be fine. You have 5 icons on your dock. So Cylinder is a tweak that lets you have animations when swiping between pages, and it has a lot to offer. As you can see, like a lot to offer, and it's completely free, which is the amazing part of it. So many effects, but completely free. And it's much better than Barrel, which is paid and has much less effects. This one has so many effects and it's completely free. So as you can see, there are many of those effects. There is effects like this one. As you can see, it's a really nice effect, and you can choose a lot here, like dominoes. You can choose emotion UI, and I mean, it looks really nice. It adds really nice effects to your Springboard. Once again, this is Cylinder. So guys, next tweak is, as you can see, actually I chose a really nice effect from Cylinder, and the next tweak is called Bigify. So Bigify basically lets you make your icons bigger, or in my case I made them smaller. You can make them really big or really small depending on your preference. And as you can see, that looks really nice. I mean, the icons are small and it looks really nice. And yeah, so this tweak is called Bigify. Re09 basically makes your banners look really small, as you can see, and they don't obstruct the whole view. And it looks really nice. I mean, your banners will be very clean, minimalistic, and they won't obstruct the whole view. If you are playing a game, watching something, and a banner comes up, it covers up half of the screen. Well, not half of it, but 1/3 of it, and it obstructs the view. And like this, your banner will be only on the top part of the phone on the status bar, and it won't cover your content. So it's really nice look for your banners with 09. So now I'm gonna show you a tweak for the 3D Touch, and that's Cuttlefish. So Cuttlefish actually blends your 3D Touch background with the corresponding app color. So for example, for the App Store it will be blue, and for the settings it will be like grayish, I don't know. For the iTunes Store it will be pink, although I don't have any toggles there right now. And for the iBooks it will be orange. As you can see, it just blends your your app color with the background when you 3D touch, and it looks really nice. It actually takes the app color and puts it on your background when you 3D touch on the app, and it looks really nice. And the best part of it is that actually it blends with the theme. If you have a theme installed, it will blend with the theme. So for example, in this theme the maps is blue, otherwise it's not, and here the background will be bluish, as you can see, like the maps icon. So it's a really nice tweak. It will blend with any theme you have, and it will show the color corresponding to the app in the background when you 3D touch on the app, even if you have a theme installed. So it's a really nice tweak. Once again, it's called Cuttlefish. It's absolutely free and it's awesome. So next up we have roundification, and roundification basically rounds your stuff. I mean, you can round everything here. As you can see, I'm just gonna show you the control center and the notification center right now, and yep, so there is how it looks like when it's rounded. And the notification center, as you can see, it will look really nice and rounded. So that's roundification. So next is Spotlight Begone, and what Spotlight Begone, as its name suggests, allows you to do is remove the spotlight either from up there or from here. And as you can see, I kept it up there, like when you swipe down, because I use it there. But that page, the proactivity section, basically that Apple introduced in iOS 9, I don't ever use it, so I disabled it. And as you can see, you have the option to disable one of them or both of them. It's called Priority Hub, and it will actually sort the notifications by app. So if you have more than one app here, it's gonna sort them by app, and you can tap on the app to see the notifications by this particular app. It's really nice. It really organizes your notifications. So next tweak is called Status Vote 2, actually Status Vote X, and Status Vote X is just like Status Vote 2. I don't know really what's the difference, but I'm using this one. You can use whatever you want, either Status Vote X or Status Vote 2. I mean, they do the same thing, and basically what they do and what Status Vote X that I'm currently using actually does is it actually, when you want to adjust the volume or the sound effects, when you want to adjust the sound of your device, volume, sound effects, anything at all, I mean, if you're watching a video, obviously you're gonna adjust the volume, otherwise if you're on the home screen, that's gonna adjust the sound effects, lock and knock sound, whatever. And as you can see, just it's in the status bar, it's not in the middle, obstructing the whole view, so that's really nice. And once again, this is called Status Vote X. It's completely free if you want to get it. Status Vote 2 is free as well. And in my last video, I showed you Status Vote 2. Now I'm showing you Status Vote X. I mean, they're pretty much the same, so get whichever you want. Next up, we have another text tweak. So in my messages app, I'm gonna show you. So here, if I type something, as you can see, the cursor moves very smoothly. It isn't a cut animation like it normally is, like it's cut after the text. It moves very smoothly with the text, and that's actually the animation from Microsoft Office. The really smooth following text cursor. It's a really nice animation. I really like it. And this trick is called Smooth Cursor. It's completely free, and you can get it right now and get this awesome cursor animation when you are typing. And let's finish up with a tweak for Cydia, Swipe for More. So Swipe for More actually is a tweak for Cydia, and what it does is when you actually see a package and want to install it or remove it, you can just swipe and select Q remove, Q install or remove, and just like this. And if you want to install a new package, let's say this one right here, quick mail, whatever it is, I don't know. If you want to install it, you just swipe on it, click install or Q install. And like this, you can install or Q install packages, Q remove them, and reinstall them really easily. I mean, without even going into the package. So that's Swipe for More. This is the top 3 tweaks jailbreak video that I have for you. As you can see, there are a lot of cool free tweaks out there in Cydia, so you can definitely get them and enjoy them right now. And leave a like if you enjoyed this video, guys. Subscribe for many more videos. All the links you need for the repos will be down below in the description, as well as the wallpaper I used in this video will be down below in the description as well. And get those tweaks, enjoy them, enjoy your free tweaks, guys. Peace.